Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We've got 10 of Feathers, recovery and transformation coming in. Look at that beautiful snake just shedding its skin like Kundalini rising, stepping into new life. Something is over. End of the chapter, complete, done, finished, finalized, and ready to step into the new, into the transformation, ready to recover from whatever it was that needed to finish and complete, and ready to have some kind of a mental break, but also step into that sense of new life, like discarding the old skin. So this is your June reading, Capricorn, and a little bit late because I've just been offline due to unforeseen circumstances, but we're here and I'm loving this energy. Wow. It's interesting as well because snakes are kind of fearful. Most people are scared of snakes. They're not everybody's favorite. Some people love them. But I kind of get it's something that might have been fearful or that you might have held some fears around is being transformed. So, yeah, beautiful. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you. Oh, I've just got to reach over here and get my cards. Okay. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you in June, Capricorn. Let's see. So the 10 of Feathers is the 10 of Swords. So let's see. We've got a couple of cards, 3 cards. Let's see. We have, of course, we have the Death card, the 10 of Cups, Pluto. A lot of Pluto happening here. Transformation and 10. Wow, look at this. Wow. Okay. My goodness. 3 10s. And the Death card. You know, 10s represent endings and death is birth, death, rebirth, and a lot of Pluto, deep transformation. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. There definitely is an ending of a situation here. I feel like there's a sense of either relief or joyful or that it's over. So, yeah, wow. What's shifting and changing is Pentacle 10, Venus, Virgo, the Death card, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, Uranus, and Cup 10, Pluto, Pisces. So that Death card right in the center with the scythe is symbolizing this sense of clearing out the old that you no longer need. It's like that discarding of the old skin. And the Cup 10, Pluto, Pisces is transforming your happiness and also your connection to other people, to oneness, to the universe, to the cosmos, to how connected you're feeling to the world in general. It's just clearing out all that old debris. So this just feels like a major need to kind of defibrillate or descale myself in some way. We've also got Pentacle 10, which is the 10 of Earth, Venus, Virgo coming through. So it feels like, you know, it required a bit of effort for this to end. It reached its completion stage. And possibly you might have done really well with this to get it to where it is, to get it to this stage. It's like it's done and dusted. This is an achievement. You should be very proud of this. It was quite the process. It was quite the job getting here. But yeah, it definitely feels like you are readying for a new beginning, at least with all these endings here. But the ending is significant in that needs to be in some way acknowledged or celebrated. However you're feeling about it. But there is this sense that, yeah, there is, I want to say celebration around this. I do want to say that. So let's see what else is coming through. So Capricorn, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are because it gives you the fuller picture of what is going on for you. That fully jumped out. The Knight of Swords, yeah, very determined energy coming through. And this is a general reading, Capricorn. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, you'd like to explore it further into the future, then there will be an extended reading where you'll get some more messages around this, and the link will be in the description box below for the extended reading. Okay, big choice coming in now. Now that this is over, big choice coming in. And I think that you're really going to have to trust your intuition with this one as to how to move forward, because I feel like there is a sense of, it's almost like you need a bit of processing time with this, or you just need a bit of time to, you're not quite ready to jump into something new straight away, but at the same time, and there could be some conflicted feelings or unresolved feelings about this. So the Four of Swords, the Justice card, this is you. The Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords here. We were looking for an ace, actually. I'm like, at some point an ace has got to come out, the fact we've had all these tens. And this is the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, of course. And, you know, the swords represent your mind. It's all about something that's beginning inside your mind. It could be a new idea. Could be a new belief system, a new thought process. It could be a new project that you're doing a lot of research or work on. It could be a new form of communication. Either way, yeah, wow. You and the Fool card, ready to step into the new, absolutely. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. But we've got that Two of Pentacles where you're still juggling some old energy, even though this is still finished. Which one's missing? So we've got the Ten of... So, yeah, the Ten of Wands is not here. So that would suggest there's still some work, a little bit of work, even though this is mostly over. There's still, because we've been crossed by the Wands as well here with the Five of Wands. So it's like the situation is the Knight of Swords. This is very a determined energy, determination, action. You know, it's all about what's going on inside of your mind, maybe putting a plan into action or just taking action on what somebody said or what you're thinking. This could be very fast-moving energy with the Knight of Swords. It's very quick, so maybe you've had to be quick on your feet or quick to respond or quick-witted in some way. But it's crossed by the Five of Wands in that there's been, like, it might have felt like you were really tested, or it felt like this was really testing you, or that you were being, you know, it's like... It sort of felt a little bit like a testing phase, like maybe you were testing or trying some things out, or you feeling a bit tested. The Five of Wands represents a struggle or a test of some sort, but it can be, if you're wanting to do this, it's because you're wanting to learn new skills or you're challenging yourself to grow. And it almost feels a little bit like, but, you know, this is... You know, the tens are here. I want this to be over and done with and finished. So... it almost feels like either there's just one aspect that isn't quite over, or that there's somebody that's not pulling their weight. And it's like, you know, it's most of it's to the completion. There's just this one section which isn't there. But we do have the High Priestess in your conscious mind, which is very much your intuition speaking to you loud and clear if you have any concerns or worries about a particular person that doesn't feel like they are, coming to this stage of completion with you, then, yeah, you really need to use your intuition with this High Priestess, because I feel like it's like, I don't want to be held back, or this needs to meet some kind, it feels very much like it's got a deadline of some sort, like it's over, it's got a deadline, it's done, and I don't want any of this old energy hanging around with it, or I don't want, you know, somebody delaying it in any way. I feel like I'm just, you know, ready to step into the new, but there's something frustrating about someone, I don't know, or something just holding it back a little bit. But the High Priestess is, yeah, definitely you are thinking about trusting is about your intuition. The High Priestess can be where you kind of feel like you're in a bit of a liminal space, like in a bit of an in-between space. And if it's about a relationship, this is about where you're wondering, you know, the High Priestess likes to be number one, but there's this kind of big sense of there's a question mark or a big choice or decision that needs to be made around, it's just... something needs to be done, like something needs to be done so this can all be finalised in some way. So in the recent past, we have the Page of Swords. This might be the cat amongst the pigeon, the message that came through, or some kind of new form of communication, or something new that you learnt, or a new person that came in that suddenly you were talking to, and then there's been conversations and messages here with this Page of Swords, new conversations, new messages, new information that's come to light here. And it's something that I think you have to take action on. But in the near future, we've got this Four of Swords. It's like, I need to take some time out to process this. I need some time out to think and work out what this is, because it feels like there's like an imminent ending or end of the chapter or finalization of some way or completion in some way. And then this Four of Swords is just making sense of, okay, I just want to put aside any kind of frustration or thing that's bothering me or annoying me with this or wounding me around this, and just work out what this story is. Like, what is the story with this? And take some time out to process, maybe take some time away if that's what you need. But there could be a mindset shift, like the solution is coming to you. It's one of those things that's better to take a big step back and have a think about it than to actually take the action that is that you're thinking about here, because you're being blocked by some kind of conflict or struggle if you're struggling to take that action. So take some time out to really think about it with that Four of Swords, because you're presenting as the Justice card, which is very official energy. That's what I kind of get, that there's narrow room for margin for only so much you will accept. If somebody's like not meeting the deadline or not, pulling all their weight or doing their part, or not somehow blocking this from completing and finalizing and finishing and just going, right, it's over now, done. And so the Justice card is very much, it's all quite official. It's quite official. It's a contractual agreement. It's understanding that there's a contract around this and it needs to be honoured in some way. So, and it also is potentially impartially looking at a situation, going what's fair and what isn't, because there's something missing or something hasn't quite met the standard or got up to scratch or finished or completed when it needs to. So the energy surrounding you is work. I think I forgot to go to the Lovers card. What's happening deep down is the Lovers card, which is, interestingly, we're in Gemini season, so this is the major arcana for Gemini, and then we move into Cancer season, your opposite sign. But the Lovers card represents there's a big choice. There's a big choice or a decision that is here, and it definitely feels like you're kind of mulling over this, because you're ready to kind of just like, I'm discarding and culling what needs to be culled here, and I'm choosing what that is, because there's cycles, there's contracts that have ended here, there's agreements that have ended, and people need to honour those agreements. But yeah, it definitely needs to be this sense of something needs to end, and I have to have a big think and a big choice about that, because it needs to be fair and it needs to be kind of official or agreed upon in some way. So yeah, we did get that there's some kind of new, like there's more work to be done here. This is the energy surrounding you, and the Eight of Pentacles is work. So either somebody's working or you're needing to put in a little bit of extra work. But yeah, the Page of Swords, maybe there's some kind of message around work, or having to put in, somebody's doing some work and it's not quite there or not quite finished or finalized. But yeah, there's a little bit more work to do. Hopes and fears is this Hanged Man energy, and this is where there's stagnation or time, or something's just kind of not moving forward. So, and it's about sacrifices, needing to make sacrifices. But it's also understanding, perhaps over time you might be able to gain a different perception or understanding of the situation. Maybe there's a different way that you could see what's going on here that could be really like an awakening and could be really beneficial to you. But yeah, it's all about sort of the timing and feeling like all the parts are coming together, and that it's time. It really feels like it's time. There's some kind of contractual agreement around this, or agreement between parties or people, and it's like, and this could be even Akashic record contracts, but it's like it's time. And if there's something that hasn't quite isn't ready, then it's like, but it's time, it has to be. So yeah, interesting. Just a little bit of extra work to go in, but here comes the beginning, the Ace of Swords, The Fool card, it's like ready to step into the new, free your mind, not be thinking about this anymore. It's like I'm thinking about something new and I'm ready to start with a new idea or a new contract. The Ace of Swords can represent a new agreement of some sort. And the Fool is ready to leap into the unknown, step into the new, go on the next big adventure. But we do have the Two of Pentacles in between it, which is about just juggling the practicalities of making, stepping into the new, and whilst perhaps there's still, some things that you're still juggling whilst you're dealing with something ending and something new beginning. So I feel like there's a very fresh, new, exciting new beginning here for you, Capricorn, and you're just so close now. You're so close. There's just this little extra bit of work that needs to be done, that you're juggling that. And so you're so close. Absolutely. And we have, as overall energy, the Knight of Pentacles, and this is slow and steady wins the race. It's very much methodical. It's practical. It's just do it at the pace that feels right. Do what you can. Things could be moving slower than what you were hoping, or maybe you want things to slow down, because the Knight of Swords is when things are moving really quickly. So either way, it's all about the pacing of it and trying to kind of juggle it so that the pacing feels right for you, so that you can get to that final stage of completion, or that something can end and you can feel really happy and satisfied with that. So I feel like it's kind of like the promise of a new beginning is right here. You can see it inside your mind's eye. It's this new idea about something new you could be doing, and let that guide you as you're just juggling these old energies that are finishing up here. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Capricorn, and see what is coming through. So let's pull an affirmation for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know about this? Okay, we have, I'm willing to let go. Okay. Yeah, look, at some point that's it. It's like you're about to reset, step into the new, or you can see that in the future at some, as an outcome to all of this. And it is about, being able to let go. I release others to experience what is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. So if there's any struggle or conflict around this, then it's kind of like, that's your stuff. I don't have to take that on. So let's pull a charm. Let's pull a charm around this. Let's pull a charm for Capricorn. We have, is that the little seahorse? It is. Beautiful. The little seahorse. I love seahorses because they are very unique creatures. They are. They do things their own way. They, they're very unique. And horses are about the direction that you're going in. And this is a horse that lives under the water that just does things their own way. So it is about trusting your intuition, going with the flow of what feels right for you. Also trusting and listening to your own emotions and your own emotional needs. I mean, seahorses are really cute. They do their little dance with each other and they pair up. The males carry the eggs. So there's a little bit of, not being held into any kind of social expectations here. And it's very much a sense of just listening to the direction that you're being pulled in through your intuition, through your feelings, and listening to that direction, because it could feel a little bit like you're being pulled every which way. And that High Priestess is crowning you. That's your intuition talking to you through your crown chakra and helping you make a very significant choice here, so that it feels balanced, so that it feels like something that you really want to agree to, so that it feels impartial and fair for all around and for you in particular as well. So it really feels like you're being very strongly guided, and it's okay if you don't feel the same way as somebody else, or you don't feel like doing things or intuiting stuff the same way as other people. It's about honoring how you're feeling. So it's Yeah, I feel like it's like you're working with other people's energies here, Capricorn, and you're just navigating the minefield of all these things that need to be done and completed, and working with other people and other people's ways of doing things. And your way might be something slightly different, and to really trust that you're moving forward intuitively. Really trust your intuition. So we're going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see the Fool is ready to take a leap into the unknown, step into a whole new adventure. And it's like it's so clear inside this Fool's mind what this is and what this could look like. Where the Fool lands, we don't know. But that's something we're going to explore in the extended, where the Fool is going to land, where this new beginning, this reset is going to take you into the near future and the future beyond. And we're going to ask some more messages, what else you need to know, maybe scratch a bit further under the surface. And so we're going to see what adventure or what new contractual agreement is coming in for this Fool and for this new energy, this reset, this absolutely new beginning that's coming through with this. So love it if you come over, Capricorn. The link is in the description box below for the extended reading. I also pin it to the comments. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments and find out what's going on for you. And please take care, Capricorn.